physician who's had my license for 40 years and had a very strong biochemistry background, I can say, and seeing what's happening with the X39, I can say without a doubt that this is the most significant medical breakthrough in my lifetime.
They never told you what spiritual awakening actually feels like. It's not love and light. It's breakdown, isolation, crushing realizations. You wake up and the whole world starts to look like a lie. The pain, real. The confusion, overwhelming. But you're not alone, because when your soul begins to crack open, the gods take notice. This video is for those who are awakening, and for those who feel like they're breaking instead of rising. You are not being punished. You are being remade. No soul awakens by accident, and no awakening happens without pain. In ancient Egypt, awakening was the path of initiation into truth. The initiate was stripped of illusion, forced to walk the path of Ma'at, divine order, even through chaos. He who would rise must descend into the Duat, for in the darkness, he becomes divine. Know thyself, and endure the fire of truth, lest you return to the shadows. In the Vedas, awakening was never soft. The soul, caught in slumber, must be shaken by fire and storm. From this pain, it returns to Dharma. The moment your eyes open to the lies of the world, you become a danger to the system, and the gods protect those who step into this fire. But it is earned, not handed. Most people will never awaken. They will die as sleepwalkers. They will never ask why they exist. They will never question the poison in their own minds.
Hi everybody, Maria Bernardis here. I wanted to introduce you to the most exciting, groundbreaking, innovative product I have ever discovered in my health and wellness years. It is a holistic wearable light tech that has changed my life and millions of people's lives around the world. It is red light therapy on steroids, and it optimizes your body's function. Are you experiencing chronic illness? Do you have stubborn pain that won't go away? Are you having problems sleeping? Are you experiencing brain fog? Are you low on energy? Then this is the product for you. Did you know that at the age of 30, you lose 50% of your stem cells? By the age of 60, you have a very small percentage left. X39, alongside the Cellergize supplement, recently won the 2025 Biotech Award for the most innovative invention for stem cell health and support because it works. It also helps the body detox at cellular level, reduce inflammation, activate collagen, and more. Customers have experienced pain reduction and elimination, smoother, younger looking skin, improved sleep, rapid wound healing, increased hair growth, more energy, less aches and pains, mental clarity, increased vitality, and overall better health. It works so well that it has a money-back guarantee. So do yourself a favor and try it today, and with a money-back guarantee, what have you got to lose? See the description of this video for a link and how you can purchase as a preferred customer and enjoy the wholesale rate. All my customers receive customized tips to maximize their X39 experience and support throughout their journey. And remember, self-care is the new healthcare.
You did, and that has a cost. Spiritual awakening is not a comfortable process. Despite the sugar-coated image it's given in modern media or shallow self-help culture, awakening in its true form is a breakdown, a complete and often violent undoing of everything false within the self. It is not a retreat into comforting beliefs or pleasant fantasies, but rather an uncompromising confrontation with truth, with reality, and with one's own internal contradictions. For many, the process begins with a collapse, a personal collapse, a spiritual collapse, or even a full existential crisis. This collapse is not a failure. It is not an error. It is the natural consequence of a soul beginning to wake up in a world that has been constructed to keep it asleep. When one begins to realize that almost everything they've been taught is a distortion, a lie, or a mechanism of control, shock and pain are inevitable. The modern world is hostile to spiritual awakening. It is constructed in such a way that the very idea of looking within, asking deep questions, or seeking higher truths is ridiculed, pathologized, or worse, medicalized. Society teaches individuals to suppress all emotion, all pain, all natural inner rebellion. From childhood, people are told to accept suffering as normal, to hide their tears, to repress their grief, and to internalize guilt and fear as moral virtues. This pattern of suppression leads to the total desensitization of the human being. People become emotionally dead, spiritually amputated, eventually incapable of genuine self-reflection. They survive in a zombified state, animated only by routines, screens, and distractions, while their soul suffocates in silence. Misery, guilt, and emotional torment became sanctified. The suffering individual is presented as holy. Martyrdom is elevated above transformation. Self-flagellation is praised above spiritual power. The message is simple. To suffer is divine, and to be strong is heresy. This is not an accident. Misery fuels the slave systems of the world. It creates dependence, obedience, and spiritual paralysis. And when the soul begins to rebel against this condition, when the process of awakening begins, modern systems provide two controlled outlets. One is to be numbed with medication, to suppress the symptoms of awakening until they implode in private, or else result in permanent sedation. The second is to explode destructively, to embrace ideologies of resentment and rage. The Abrahamic structure of world control depends on this dynamic. Whether through religion, culture, or ideology, their primary tool is to redirect the pain they have caused back upon the people themselves. They turn suffering into identity, trauma into culture, and victimhood into a lifestyle. In this way, not only is the population kept spiritually weak, but they are also conditioned to defend the very systems that destroy them. But this entire process can be interrupted, and that interruption is the true meaning of awakening. Spiritual awakening is not simply about learning new information or adopting a new belief. It is a transformation of the entire being. It involves grieving what was lost, what was false, what was corrupted. It involves facing one's own pain, not running from it, not medicating it, not turning it into politics, but standing in it fully until it burns clean. The process is violent because the disease is deep. A person must go through their inner underworld, the karmic purification, through lifetimes of discipline. This is the fire through which falsehood is burned and the soul is revealed. The mythologies of all high civilizations reflect this. The hero's journey always requires death before rebirth, not physical death, but the death of illusion. In the Vedas, awakening is impossible without tapas, spiritual heat, self-inflicted for the purpose of refinement. This is what society today teaches you to avoid. It trains you to be fragile, to be soft, to fear pain and worship ignorance. This fear of discomfort is the primary barrier between the modern man and spiritual transformation. But pain will come either way. The question is not whether you will suffer. The question is whether your suffering will be meaningful. We are living in a time where collapse is accelerating. And in this moment, the only thing that can prevent complete destruction is awakening, but not a soft, commercialized awakening. A real one. The truth is, many who are going through this now feel alone. They feel mad. They feel broken. But they are not broken. They are being dismantled so they can be rebuilt. They are being tested. It is the path every hero, every initiate, every sage has walked. And when you come through it, you will not be the same. You will not be a slave. You will not be a puppet of religion, politics, or trauma. You will be something new, a human being reborn in alignment with divinity. But this cannot happen unless people are told the truth, unless they are taught how to suffer properly, how to transmute it, how to return to the divine through the fire of awakening. That is why education, spiritual education, is the most urgent duty of this era. We do not have unlimited time. The collective breakdown is underway, but it is not too late to reverse course. It begins with the individual, with you. If you are waking up, do not run, do not numb, do not burn down what's around you in hatred. Take your pain and put it through the forge. Let the fire cleanse you. Let the truth remake you. And in that moment, know this: you are not alone. Deep within the structure of the soul, it remembers. It remembers that in ancient times, the gods were the first ones called in crisis. They taught how to walk through it, as they taught the meaning of it. This is where true spirituality often begins. The soul that has been shattered finally becomes still. For some, the awakening begins at rock bottom, when there is nowhere else to go, when the world has turned its back, when the systems of man have failed, and there is nothing left. A quiet light breaks through the darkness. That light is them, the gods.
Cells vibrate. Your organs hum. Your body is an orchestra. Every thought, every heartbeat, every breath is vibration. Beneath the skin, flashes of light carry signals. DNA whispers in electromagnetic rhythm. When one note drifts out of tune, dissonance appears. When interference distorts the signal, imbalance follows. Dis-ease is simply the body forgetting its song. It's not forced, it's harmony remembered. Resonance restored. And your light is the conductor.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. It all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we are made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. A patch is applied to specific points on the body where it covers the skin. Infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and its ability to heal itself. On a cellular level, this matters because many of the patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are naturally neutralized. LifeWave. Live long, live well.
Hey, you should know, it doesn't matter where you're from, what you do. All that matters is that you're kind, spread love, and proceed. Me tell you, you are love. I love you. You could do anything. Go get it. I love you. Bye.